What's up, everybody? That's Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 97 of the portfolio update. So hopefully you guys are doing awesome. I definitely am, because you guys already know that this is Sunday, and every Sunday we come back, look at the portfolio, how it did this past week, and we always jump into our Google Sheets to see how our projected income increased. So this is something that we are tracking every single week. We come back, we see the differences and how much this grew. I think of this as my net worth, because this is what I will be living off eventually. So you'll see just a comparison. This was from the previous week on what we kicked it off. You'll see that the annual increases did go up, monthly goes up, weekly goes up. It might not be a lot, but those couple cents, couple dollars do add up over the long term. As you'll see, if I show you guys actually the annual dividends. First year that we started investing, 2019, we made $779.62. 2020, we definitely surpassed that. So that was $2,304 that we made for 2020. And then 2021, we already, we're barely, we still have like one more quarter to go, and we already surpassed 2019's annual dividend. So that was 12 months in investing. So that's a huge growth that I've seen, and I hope to see that every single year we come back and see this grow. As well as you guys can see, the quarterly dividends can actually show you that much better, because 2019 Q1 we started investing, we made about $100. One quarter is 3 months, so every 3 months we could see this grow and grow. As you guys can see, it's still going up. Q3 of 2021 might be a little bit lower, but that is because we readjusted our portfolio, and we expect that. But we are getting close to the end of August, so it'll be exciting to see how much we made for that month, and we're going to see how much we made for the whole quarter. Remember, September is one of our best dividend months that we do get, so it's exciting to see. But anyways, the portfolio currently is at $188,530.41. In this video, I'm actually going to show you guys a little bit of the M1 research tab, in case you guys have not used it before. Just a couple things to speed up any type of investing research that you guys are doing on some companies. I'll give you guys a couple tips, and you guys can use it if you guys are using M1. If not, probably next week I might make one on Seeking Alpha to show you guys a couple things that I do look into when trying to figure out if I am going to invest into a dividend growth company. It definitely won't be all the way into detail, but it will be a couple tips and tricks that you guys can look to see if it's worth even looking further into the investment. But yeah, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. As you'll see that currently our cash balance right now is at $5.68. So this is actually from a dividend we got on Friday, so we're going to be reinvesting that on Monday. If you look at the value over time, we are just going upwards in the portfolio. If we look at the 1 quarter, this kind of explains it much better. Back in May 24th of May, we were at 168,000. So that's really impressive how much we've already grown the portfolio. It just continues to fluctuate upwards and downwards, but the trend is upwards. As you'll see, if we look at the 1 year, that's upwards, and then it's not a steady ride, it's a very bumpy ride, but we're going to continue going upwards. And if we look at the overall one, you'll see that this little dip right here that doesn't even look like nothing much anymore, that was actually the huge market crash we had back in 2020. So just see over time, these huge crashes don't even look that huge when you look at the long-term investing. And that is what we're trying to do for the long term. We're going to continue reinvest those dividends and grow that wealth over time, because we are having a big snowball that's just getting larger and larger every single week, which I'm going to actually show you guys. So if we look at the activities, I'm going to actually show you guys all the trades I did this past week. So the beginning of the week was on the 16th of August, and you guys saw the first day of that was we got a dividend from AbbVie of $32.99, and then we got Procter & Gamble of $6.47, and then we actually did 3 buys of $25.90. This was actually from the previous week, which we got paid some dividends, and you'll see we reinvested them back into their own company. So Realty Income, Costco, and Clorox. So it's almost like a drip for us there. And then on the 17th, we reinvested the dividend from AbbVie. We bought some more AbbVie. We bought about 0.27 shares. And next quarter, they will be paying us even more. So it'll be pretty awesome. That same afternoon, I went ahead and did one buy, $6.47. And we reinvested the Procter & Gamble dividend. And then on the 19th, I typically try to deposit $100 every Thursday. We deposited the $100 and we reinvested it. So we did 3 buys. So $20 worth of Procter & Gamble. The reason was because Procter & Gamble did pay us out a dividend. And that is kind of my goal, is to, every time a dividend does pay me out, or I guess a company pays me out a dividend, I'll go ahead and contribute an extra $20 so that we can try to see if we can grow that dividends much more aggressive. You'll see that we also contributed $20 to AbbVie, and then the rest I went into Clorox. So Clorox, we bought about 0.35 shares, and yeah, I'm going to continue buying more of Clorox because I want to bring up my allocation on it. And then on the 20th, we got a dividend of $5.68 from Cattle Bear, which we will be reinvesting Monday morning. And so that'll be pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and find out how much we made for this week in dividends. Remember that these dividends are passive income. They're not active income, so I don't have to go to work, because remember, you go into your 9-to-5 job is considered an active income. If you don't go to work, they're not going to pay you. Passive income, you could go do some hobbies, go to sleep, do whatever you want, you're still going to get paid because you're not having to work for it. But right now, if you know, all our passive income, or I guess our active income, we're trying to convert that into passive income, and that's what we're doing. And let's go ahead and find out how much we made in passive income this past week. So I have this green button, which I do have a tutorial. If you guys do have M1, check it out. And basically all it does is it adds up all the dividends for us on the page and shows it to us in one nice addition. So let's go ahead and click it, and that is pretty sweet, guys. We made $45.14 in passive income. We had to do absolutely nothing to get this, and right now we're putting all this hard work into the portfolio so that it eventually could help us retire early. But these $45.14 basically got reinvested into the portfolio, and now they're going to be working really hard for us. And then the next quarter we're going to get paid more than $45, and that'll be exciting to see the snowball grow and grow. So that is what I have for you guys on the activities. That's what I did this past week. I want to show you guys the portfolio on the Google Sheets, which you'll see that actually I need to go ahead and make a copy for this, because remember that this is for our current projections, and it's actually going to change because we did some reinvestments. And so it'll be exciting to see. If I show you guys over here the dividend payout, which is something that I'm interested in showing you guys, I do have this thing set up where it has the columns for my companies, and then all the months, so January, February, March, all the way to December, and then I have them color coded. So you'll see that this is the first month. All the greens are always the first month of a quarter. This is the second month of every quarter, and all yellows is the third month of every quarter. So you can look at April, that would be the first month of the second quarter. You can see that this is the third quarter of the first month, and so on. So you can see that Altria, for an instance, pays the very first month of every quarter. And so you'll see Altria. And one of the things I want to show you guys here is that I did make a video a while back on some of the companies that are expected to increase their dividend. As you'll see, actually Altria is one of the ones that will be announcing either tomorrow or this coming week on a dividend increase. So hopefully we can see that, which, let me pull up Altria to show you guys. I have Seeking Alpha, I have the dividend payout history, and so if we look at Altria's third quarter announced, so you'll see just if we look at August 22nd, 2019 is when they declared that dividend, and so you'll see that that is typically the third quarter is where they raise their dividends. So they were paying 80 cents, now they're paying 84 cents, and then 84 cents, now they pay 86 cents. So we're getting close to that raise, and typically they announce that on the 22nd of August, July 28th. If we look at this bottom one, August 23rd. So it's right around the 20th of August or so. So hopefully next week we should see a raise from Altria. They will be paying hopefully more than 86 cents per share. So that'll bring up our snowball much larger. So that'll be exciting to see. You'll see that we do have the other companies, which is American Towers. They will be getting a raise. And then we have Duke Energy, which already did it. And the other one as well, which is Skyworks Solutions. And so that'll be it for it. And then after we get all these companies declared, I will make another video on the next companies that are in the portfolio that are expected to raise their dividends. So definitely look forward to that. Be sure that you're subscribed with that bell notification so you're notified when I upload new videos. But again, I do have a tutorial for these scripts that I'm about to kick off. So this one right here is going to grab all your holdings and see which companies are going to pay out. So you'll see that Starbucks on the 27th of August will be paying us a dividend of 45 cents per share. And so that'll be exciting because that is actually going to wrap up the August month. And then we're going to start off strong on the 1st with American Towers and Visa for September. So that'll be exciting. But anyways, let's go ahead and kick this off, see if any new companies declare dividends. So you'll go up here to portfolio tools, get latest dividends, and we'll give it a couple minutes. Well, not minutes, but a couple seconds. And then this should get wiped out and we should get the new declared dividends if there's any. And again, I do have this tutorial for free. You don't have to pay me anything. Just be sure that you subscribed with that bell notification and that you like the videos to help out with the channel. But anyways, it looks like it's done. And yeah guys, this is pretty sweet. So I know that we added a couple, which I need to modify some of these toolings, but we can actually jump over here to the settings and we're gonna find out how much we made for this past week. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this out. We need to jump over to personal capital so that we can get the latest holdings from our portfolio. So I'll see you guys over there. All right guys, so we're here at the personal capital M1 account. You'll see this green button. Again, I have tutorials for all of this stuff that I'm doing if you are interested and you're new to the channel. And so you'll go ahead and click, I'm gonna go ahead and sort this out by alphabetical order. You don't have to, but you click on this copy holdings. This copies the content of this table into your clipboard. And then we can jump back over to the Google Sheets. You can right click, paste special values only. And so now we can actually go over here to holdings. And this has the layout of our portfolio currently. So we're gonna have to update it with this new copy. So click update portfolio holdings. This gets wiped, it'll recalculate everything. And let's go ahead and find out how much we made for the annual, or how much we increased it. So that is pretty sweet guys. We went up $5 for the year. For the month we went up about, we're actually now making $227.29 versus $226.84. so that's pretty awesome there. For the week we went up 10 cents. For the day we went up 1 penny, and then for the hour we stayed the same. And if our portfolio was to go work for a 40-hour work week, they would get paid $1.31 an hour. So we didn't increase that, but this is pretty exciting because we increased it. Our goal right now is to try to get this to 3,000 before the end of the year, and that'll almost average out to about $250 a month. So that'll be exciting to see. But let me jump over to the M1 because I do want to show you guys a research tab. So if you guys go over here to the research tab, and you guys can look at the stocks, which I guess, yeah, stocks. One of the things that you can look at, you'll see on the results here at the very top, you'll see that everything is sorted by the market cap. So you guys can see Apple is the largest market cap, followed by Microsoft, followed by Google, then Amazon, then Facebook, then Tesla. So you guys can see all of this. You can see over here on this column is called dividend yield. This is how much they're paying for the current price of Apple or the company. And then the price history, just a little indicator of how the stock has been performing. And then you could actually change here the return. So like you could do 2 years, 5 years, and then the payout ratio. So one of the things you could do here is you could actually filter out by market capitalization. And so you could start at the minimum and you could do a maximum. So this is pretty sweet here. You could also do a payout ratio as well. So like, let's say you were doing the market cap. So let's say you just wanted to look for let's say 200 billion, so maximum, right? This would give you all of them. So like you can see AT&T is under 200 billion market cap, Broadcom, Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, McDonald's. So you guys could just do these filterings. You could also do like a range. Let's say you wanted to do anything that's greater than 100 billion but is less than 200 billion. You could also do that there, and it would filter it out for you. So this is a great tool here. You could also filter out by payout ratios, and you could also filter out something that I like to do is the dividend yield. So let's say that you're looking for, or like in my case, I have about 20 years to go from now, right? I have a lot of time on my side to, you know, invest in a low dividend yield company, because I know long term they have a really high 5-year CAGR that will be growing and growing. So I could do by 1%, and so this would filter out everything. So you can see Apple is less than 1%. Their current dividend yield is 0.57% there. Microsoft, and then all these other ones that don't have any, but you could filter it out, or I guess sort it out. So these were all right here, and we could actually do it by dividend yield lower, and we could probably do like maybe let's do 0.3 or maybe 0.5. There's a lot of companies here that I don't understand their business. So yeah, we have like EPR Properties here. I know that company. We have Visa here. In our case, we have 0.55. This Visa is in my portfolio, so this is a great company that I will be continuing to average into the portfolio for this shares long term. I know they will outperform a lot of things, and the dividends, they will continue to grow. All right, guys. Sorry, I had to step away, but anyways, the next thing you could actually use to look in the researches here, you could actually look at the sectors. So let's say you could look at information. This would sort everything. I guess I shouldn't be doing by dividend yield, but maybe market cap would be a lot better, because I would understand some of these companies. So like if we do information, you'll see that Microsoft would pop up, Google, Facebook, Visa. This all belongs in that type of sector. We could do finance. This is another one here. Let's see, electronic technologies, that's one. And actually right here, it'll tell you how many fall under that category. So 49, if we were to look here, you'll see McDonald's, Chipotle. If we look at, let's see, health technologies, maybe healthcare here. And you can look at all these, which some of them I don't even know what they do. But that is one thing you could use, real estate and rentals. So this would be probably interesting. Yep, I don't know none of these companies here. So, well, here, utilities, Duke Energy, Southern Companies. I have a lot of investments in this one, American Waterworks. I definitely know these utility companies here, but you could use this filtering system here to help you guide yourself into maybe considering, oh, this company looks interesting, I might do more research into it. And hopefully next week I'll make something that how you guys can use Seeking Alpha to your advantage to look into some more dividend yield growth in companies. So thanks so much for sticking all the way to the end. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you guys stuck all the way to the very end, be sure to drop a hashtag research, because you guys are awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.